So I've talked about Pokuševski here and there in videos, but he hasn't really gone off this season until recently where he's had a number of big games. I think it's time to talk about him. First off, he's got this, where he's a 7-footer, 6'11", whatever, beats Devontae Graham in the full court, almost throws it down on Jalen McDaniels. Right then and there, my goodness. There was something not long ago where he made a really great two-way play sequence to close out a game for the Thunder as well. And lately the points have been going off, so let's take a look at some of it. Now, I can't make this too big on account of the copyright gods, but I think you can see it. Right here, you can't leave Poku open. His main thing is threes. I believe in this Charlotte game he made 7 threes or something. We are going to look at some of his performances where it's more than just threes, but just to take a look at his jump shot a little bit. Pretty good looking, man. I mean, there was a slight hesitance on it there, but for the most part, he's a pretty confident outside shooter. And on this play, because I already watched it ahead of time, does a good job of relocating. He's off in the corner right there. Finds a way to get open. Yeah, you close out on him, but because he's so freaking tall, Rozier, I'm sorry, you're not going to make a difference. Look at that. You're right in his airspace. It doesn't matter. Now, I want to look at this game against the Pistons because he only made 2 threes in this one, so we get to look at some of his other baskets. Now, his efficiency overall in this game wasn't the best. I mean, these are just the makes, of course. Look, he's 30 games into his NBA career. But you see this, the way he gets the defender on his hip and just keeps going all the way to the rim. I mean, the guy's rail thin, and he's already, kind of making plays inside. I mean, Jeremy Grant's collapsing on him here, and he just is confident enough to keep going. A lot of guys panic in that situation, you know? Here we got a pull-up. I think it's really interesting how OKC's just playing him in the pick and roll, just letting him work in that type of thing. Because it's yeah, this might be ugly sometimes, but he will bust out something like this. Another pull-up where, I mean, even if the defender was there, again, he's so tall. You know what I mean? So Poku, very interesting. I want to see this step back, and then we'll get to whatever else happened in the end. 13-foot step back. Sadiq Bey's on him. Man, if he can make that shot consistently, Poku can have a hell of an NBA career. There's still questions about his frame, and I get it, but he's got some talent, man. Let's see. Tristan Thompson had all the symptoms of thing that YouTube might demonetize me for. We're happy he's okay. The Celtics got a good win against the Knicks. I didn't watch it because I needed a 1-game break, an emotional break from the Celtics, but okay. Hopefully, going forward, it's all right. The Suns will finish above 500 for the first time since 2014. Yeah, trading for Chris Paul seems to help teams out. My dad asked me, does Chris Paul really have that big of an impact? I'm like, yeah, he does. That big. The tweet that I made where I said that Chris Paul could even turn around my marriage wasn't a joke. A little bit of a joke, because my marriage is in the toilet, but you know what I mean. Blake Griffin with a big dunk. They brought 2 to the ball. Blake's out here. Usually going to result in basically that. Smart move by Lonzo to just be you know what? I'm not going to stop him. I'm going to let him do it. It's a good move, Lonzo. Maybe Stan Van didn't like it, but it's fine. Lonzo's going to get $20 million from somebody this offseason. He won't have to deal with Stan Van anymore. Unless it is from the Pelicans. We'll see. Steph forces Holiday to screen Middleton, create the ultimate dual screen. I did not watch this game. I don't remember why. I think I was watching Attack on Titan, actually. I'm all caught up. It's very good. So I missed this. What's actually happening here? That's pretty good. Well done. Magic are waving Kem Birch, and he's going to the Raptors. If you gave Steve Clifford truth serum, he would say, just give me Kem Birch. I don't care about Mo Bamba at all. But there you go. We'll see if Birch goes off for the Raptors. They've needed a center. I mean, Chris Boucher has been their best 5, and you try Siakam at the 5 as well, but that's a real center for them, so that's good. Beal on Westbrook's leadership with Denny. Russ yells at him if he doesn't shoot the ball, and whenever Russ yells, you do what he says. Just get Denny the ball, man. Let him work. You know, I'm talking about pick and roll possessions for Poku. Why can't I talk about the same thing with Denny? I mean, Denny is a playmaker. He's meant to be a point forward, not a spot shooter in the corner. Bobby and Toby Goldfish commercial. I'm pretty sure I would not be able to watch this and not get hit with a copyright, but those two are great. They're great. What the hell is this spelling of Pokuševski? Is this a meme among Thunder fans? I see Shevsky. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. There are a couple critics of the name Pokuševski. You will all come around sooner or later. Okay, it's a thing. It's an inside joke among Thunder fans. I can accept it. The chef nickname, I get it. Gobert takes his sweet time getting his context fixed before the CP3's second free throw. This was a great game. This was a fantastic game. I really needed this game too, because I tweeted last night. Good Lord, Gobert took a while here. I tweeted last night basically saying I'm ready for the playoffs to start, and this game gave me a little life of like the regular season can still be fun now that we're this deep into it. Anthony Edwards, coach, can't come on the floor. He just tells us what to do. He's just saying words. We got to go out there and do it. He's not wrong. Very much correct. Kyle Anderson off the glass to Ja Morant. Yeah, if I unmute this, which I'm not going to, you can hear them yelling backboard and then they just lose their minds. Great. Reminds me of Xbox Live parties from like 10 years ago, back when I had friends. TJ McConnell hits the dagger. I believe this was a mid-range, I want to guess. If it's not a mid-range, it's a 3. I'm a moron. I kind of was watching this game. I did the whole like game is on, but I'm kind of looking at my phone a bit. Because I think this was like right in the middle of the Celtics game, which I didn't watch, but still paid attention to via the score. It was a weird night of basketball. I was in this mode of like, regular season, and then I watched Jazz Suns, and now I'm back in. Kyrie with the slam in traffic. He beats Bledsoe off the corner here. Didn't collapse hard enough. I wonder how many career dunks Kyrie has. I don't know. The Pelicans fans still hate Bledsoe because he actually kind of went off in this game. And he's been like a little better as a scorer lately. I don't know. Some more Poku content. 19 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, good splits. Free throws could be a little better, but coming along, man. Westbrook, 15 triple-doubles away from passing Oscar Robertson for the all-time record. Yeah, looking back on Westbrook's career is going to be the weirdest thing ever. Because he's going to be like somewhere on the all-time assist list, and yet it's like, he was a ball hog. He's going to be the all-time triple-double guy, but then it's like, his efficiency. It's just going to be fascinating to think about. Like, somebody who didn't watch Westbrook is just going to look at his numbers and be like, how is this guy not the best player in the league every season? And it'll be like, well, if you were there, it was a bit of a convo. Durant shows love to the real MVP after the game. That's great. We love that. RJ Barrett, first 12 games, 18% from 3. Next 40 games, 46% from 3 on 132 attempts. RJ is good, man. RJ is good. Even his rookie season was not the best. I was just like, nah, I'm good. Guy's like 6'7", got dribble skills, jump shot looks good, even if the percentage wasn't the best. Got some passing to him. There's no way that guy's not good. Don Mitch ties the game with 10.8 left. When he shot this, I was like, ooh, I don't know, especially because Royce O'Neal had like a lane to the basket, but if it goes in, it goes in. And honestly, like, I don't know, was it really that horrible of a shot? I mean, it wasn't a great contest. Like, Cam Johnson was there. Crowder didn't really get a hand up. That's a makeable shot, clearly, because he made the thing. And Warriors are about to sign Gary Payton II to a 10-day contract. Gary Payton II is a defensive menace. That guy is, like, insanely good on defense. I only know that because of Zach Lowe, but if Zach Lowe said it, then I'm going to take his word as gospel. Blake drills the deep 3 to beat the first quarter buzzer. Yeah, man, Blake and this Nets team, they got a nice thing going with the big man rotation, you know? It's like Blake is the dynamic, do a little bit of everything on offense guy, whether it's shoot, set a screen, make a pass. Aldridge is the shooter, occasional post-up guy. And then Claxton is the switchy defender. DeAndre Jordan is chillin'. Which honestly is my dream role. Campazzo, back-to-back dimes as Green and McGee finish off with a dunk. Yeah, Campazzo was like an amazing passer overseas. I kind of roasted him early in the season because he got torched by Chris Paul, and I kind of just stuck with that, honestly. Yeah, it was a nice passage of Michael Green. Once again up top. Go the other way of the screen. JaVale. How old is JaVale? He still gets up there, no problem. The Denver Nuggets are now the most efficient offense in the NBA history. First place after the Aaron Gordon trade. Yeah, Gordon's been great. He fits in perfectly for them. Whatever they need him to do. Cut to the basket. Make a play off the dribble. Make an extra pass within the offense. Like, they just have so much zip now. Because before it was like Millsap. Millsap, I mean, not as athletic, right? With Aaron Gordon, it's like Jokic can just be like, all right, who am I doing the handoff play with? Anyone. Because before you couldn't really do it with Millsap because the play would just kind of die because it's not like Millsap can beat his guy off the dribble. Aaron Gordon can if you get him some momentum off of that Jokic initial action. So they can do whatever they want on offense now. Especially because MPJ is like suddenly an all-star. Not so sudden. It's been about a month now.